It ain't no secret, that Quando Rondo was looking for protection when he was coming to LA after King Von was unalived by his man Lil Tim. So pretty much, Big U had did an interview with Quando Rondo. Seemed like Quando Rondo did check in with Big U when he was in LA. Now Wack 100 is pretty much saying how Big U could be the co-conspirator number 4, which is a dude who they did a name that was somebody from LA who, they believe is a LA dude who was snitching and who was working, but his name is not there. And pretty much he's the dude from LA who Wack is saying is probably the snitch since he's the one that checked in with Quando Rondo when Quando Rondo came to LA, who he checked in with. And pretty much Wack is saying how the only person that could be working is somebody who would he checked in with. That's the only person that could line him up pretty much. And Wack seems to believe it's Big U and not Brick Baby. Big U, he's saying, is the one that lined up Quando Rondo and his man, that later on had him dropped or whatever. But that's pretty much what Wack 100 is saying. But check it out, y'all, because Wack has some interesting things to say on his perspective on how this thing went down, because he believes that somebody in LA is also snitching, co-conspirator 4, which is the person who they did a name who's another snitch. And Wack seems to believe that's the LA dude, and he believes it's Big U. But let me know what y'all think.
I ain't did nothing. He ain't even knowing at the time he been lined up. At that time, Quando did not know he had been lined up.
He didn't have a clue what's going on.
He didn't have a clue. So when he said check my phone, it wasn't like he dry snitching. He like, yo, I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Check my phone. Like, I ain't communicating with nobody about nothing. But within checking that phone, they probably seen who he was communicating with. Quando at the time probably had no knowledge that the people he communicating with is lining him. Now, I wouldn't doubt if the police told him, hey, this person, this person, because somebody or something woke him up that the people he checked in with lined him up.
Yeah, they probably went back to him and started questioning him again and probably said, hey, this person who he was messaging, what's your relationship? He probably could put 2 and 2 together like, oh, okay. Oh,
and then they say, well, do you know this person? Because they probably looking at where it's going. Here it's going. He might have knew a name, maybe he didn't, but whatever it is, as soon as he got back to Georgia, because I was wondering where it came from, because Quando was crippin'.
Man, that nigga said, that's all he know.
All he know, he said, I'm done with it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Puka Butts, when they came and got his phone, they actually literally... Why y'all keep laughing? No, but literally, they got his phone, and that's how we here now. And then he started dropping pins on the internet. You get what I'm saying? Like OTF slid and all the other stuff like that, because he wanted people to know, like, okay.
That was February. He told 600 they've been on him since March. They hit him. They went to his house with the arrest warrant for his phone in June. They find a K in the process of that. Right? They let him out. He called 600, tell 600. Now 600 is making sense. Remember remember this? Remember we said, if they pick Brick up for a K, remember we sleep to the phone. Right. Why are they asking him about Big U? Because remember, he got out screaming, they own Big U. He got a Rico coming, but it's a Big U Rico. It ain't got nothing to do with the hood. Why are they, but it makes sense because Quando and Big U were in communication.
Mm-hmm. Big U switch, you got caught again.
Well, like I said, dude is a goofy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then he got open cases right now, bro. So it's like,
this is ugly. It's ugly and it's scary, and kids say no to games. I'm from the country rap, Black Montana from Birmingham, Alabama. We got an album done. I'm saying, Loose already sent it in. You think I'm playing? I'm gonna send you a couple of questions live. I'm serious, right? But I'm thinking about it. I don't think you catching it. They go there February.
No, I'm hearing all this.
They go there in June because he tells 600. 6 called me. Go there in June to get the phone, find the AK in the process. He goes in, lies to Adam, say he need bail money. It's a fair thing. They let him go because he cooperating. While they get in there, they start questioning him about that, possibly these pin drops. Big U this, Big U that. Now, we don't know if he brought Big U up or they brought Big U up because when they got his phone or whatever they knew, or this is who he checked in with, we don't know. He gets out, calls 600 because 600's playing buddy old pal with him. Tell 600, Big U got indictment coming. They just let me out. Boom, 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 boom. It's a Rico coming, a Big U Rico. And we wondering, remember Luce, you said, why would they be talking to Brick about Big U?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I got mad at 600. I'm like, oh, 600, like, why you didn't say anything? Dead homies. And then that's when I left. Remember?
Yeah, you was hot. You was hot. But we still trying to figure it out, though, 6. Man. Remember, we trying to, we don't know why the Fed is asking him about Big U. Now, when I knew everything was weird over there, is after he told you, hey, listen, cuz, it's a few things I got to do, but just take it with a grain of salt. He got a video of me doing some things, and he telling me if I don't go back at y'all on the platform, he gonna turn it in. Which Loose Cannon, as we learned 2 months ago, he will do that. He did it to you, right? So it's a good chance that old Big Useless might be in the superseding indictment.
Bro.
Well, this...
He got enough going on already. He already got indicted.
What I would say is this, though. We're going to probably have to give it a couple months as more court documents come out and all the superseding indictments get filed. But I'll say this. If this goes down and we don't find out, it should be named. You got to remember, you have a right to know who the people who are... Because these co-conspirators, for example, 2 is going to say... Whenever they cuff him, or if maybe he's in cuffs already, or he's telling already, but his thing is going to be like, well, this guy told us. They're all going to say,
you got two names.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If they don't name co-conspirator 4, that means he's probably still cooperating in other cases. Now, that's going to be for y'all to figure out because he's on y'all coast. But
well, like I said, Big E already on paperwork for telling under a whole other name, so he got 2 names. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, David Austin, he had an ID with David Austin on it. He's on paperwork making statements under that name too. Them's facts. That's been out. So, we'll look out for both names.
Yeah, but y'all gotta look at that. Eventually, if we don't find out who co-conspirator 4 is, that person, he's still cooperating for the federal government. Which, again,
that's a person with no court dates, because you gotta remember, bro. After he got picked up for the situation with him and his wife regarding that 5013C, they let him go 2-3 days later. I throw the birdie out there. He reached out to an NFL player. He immediately reached to the boy we know over there. The end is real, but I didn't tell you, but now I know. But my thing is, if your feds is on you about that account, how was LA County and the grid still contracting and paying that account? Just like Big Brother will call down to Atlanta and say, hey, get up off Dirk. They'll call down in LAPD and say, hey, get up off him, let him resume normal program.
Well, he admitted that the Fed seized his accounts and all that when they picked him up and hit the store. So,
No, he ignored. He denied it at first.
Oh, yeah. So,
remember, he denied all that.
Right.
He eventually admitted he'd been walking around telling people he might go do 4.
Yeah, he told the homies that.
Yeah, and then the family contacted us about the situation in Vegas because they online with them people with an indictment. But this dude got all kind of things going on. Then we got Loose, the other man, contacted us about
the extortion.
The extortion situation, which he says, old boy's in his paperwork directly. He said he
told on me.
Yeah.
Bro, the little homie on a recorded phone call from LA County called me and said, "What's up with this nigga Big U, bro?" I'm like, "What up?" Man, act like he high power. Nigga, this nigga all in my paperwork. I said, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, bro, dead homies." I said, "Ooh, wait. That's crazy. He ain't there for how. He just took a dub."
Now, at one point in time, Act, all my dudes on the East Coast in New York swore to God that I didn't like New York because I was reporting on a lot of things going on in New York. At the time, it was going on in New York. Now, it's going on in LA. Now, it's going on in Chicago. I tell people, it's going on in Atlanta. Every region gets its turn. Don't take it personal. What y'all need to do is do your research, do your math, right? And run your content. We don't get mad if you running content on what's going on over here. We gonna pay attention, chime in, help you out, correct you, but we not gonna say you hate LA. You know what I'm saying? Us having a conversation about what's going on in Chicago, right? It's in the blogs, right? Now, what you act, they may say you on some BS because they've been blaming you for a decade or better about Chicago, right? But I've been in the car with you where I've seen you get text messages, put this up, we just slid on this fool. Here go the video, here go the picture of the tape, and you said absolutely not. We'll pay you Act $5,000 to put it up. Absolutely not. That's why when I hear people say, yo, Act, you be this. Yo, Act ain't got no camera crew running around like storm watchers, storm chasers talking about get the content. They're sending it to Act. Yeah, I've seen this man deny tons of it. Like, nah, bro, you gonna go to jail. They gonna blame me, or you gonna get killed tomorrow. They gonna, yo, put it up. And they get mad at you, Act, for not putting it up.
Yeah, I always said there was some shooting happening Rolling Loud. The artist, that his name is not even 10 miles near the story. He hit me up and he said, yo, Act, that was us. Let him know. I'm like, what do you mean let him know? That was us who got it into it with him bitch ass. I just stayed out of it because it was just going to look like I'm telling on the guy because the police reported it and the news reported that as, yeah, somebody got shot, but this was a shootout. Who knows what's involved? And this person tells me, they send me the article. They said, that's us. It happens all the time. It happens all the time, you know? I mean, I always tell people when they hit me up, I'm like, I hope your phone ain't tapped. Because sometimes y'all will just call me and just tell me because you're trying to make the blog, be like, it happened before with, I won't mention the names again, but a rapper who got shot in California. 2 minutes after the shooting, they're around the corner in the car, they say, yo, did you hear that so-and-so got shot? It didn't even make the blogs yet. I said, no. They said, well, trust me. He gonna need some assistance. I said, damn, you sure about this? It said, they put the phone, they said, he did it. So, all right, I'm gonna just leave that one alone. So, you know, with stuff like that, if I put it up there and I kind of hint towards it, when the police come and pick these guys up, even though if they're acting this reckless, they seem like they don't care. Everybody gonna blame me. So those ones I kind of stay out of. But
now,
yeah, these days I'm reading from. I pull stuff up on the government website. I'm not bringing nothing new to the table. I'm here to decode for the regular civilians that are trying to figure out what is being alleged. And when I see this Dirk complaint, I read it through. Shit, I have a college degree. I said, you know what? Co-conspirator one sounds like a boss. I think that might be Dirk. If I am a bet man, this morning we find out.
That's not what you said.
No. I said it was Dirk. I didn't think they.
That's how you lost the bet. So yesterday, 600, I called in. He doubts me. We placed a bet. This is my brother, so his money ain't good with me. So I did a bet that's a break-even bet. I said, okay, if I lose the bet, we need 4 first-class fights for the exposers to come down and sit down and do the podcast with you. You're going to make the money back off the podcast anyway. So he took the bet. So whenever we decide and whenever it's time for us to do our thing, good old Wack, he gonna fly us in on JetBlue Minnow on American with the full laid-back seats, and we going to see. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Act?
You're right, but anyway, hold on, Wack. The bet wasn't that. So I knew Dirk was co-conspirator 1. Here's the thing, though. The feds
didn't know they grabbed him.
Yeah, I didn't think they would have grabbed him, or else why not put his name? Why not put his name in that indictment earlier? But then we now realize why. They felt he was going to be in Switzerland, you know what I mean, doing some other stuff.
I told you they grabbed him. He didn't believe me. I said, they got him. They got him.
That's crazy.
So, look, Ack, I appreciate you putting up. We're going to continue this movement. Salute to you. You know, we here for you. You know, that's what we here. We building. I'm going to get with the 100 side, see when they want you to pull up. We're going to continue to follow this closely. The expose is hard on the case when the work hit. We're going to definitely go over it. We're going to keep it going. Until next time, right? Everybody stay safe, stay sound. Kids, stay out of trouble, stay out of gangs. If you're part of a gang, get away from the gang. Go visit your mother in backwoods, Tennessee for like 2 summers. And then get you a nice job and learn a nice trade. And get you a nice southern woman. And don't come back.
If you do go back, they're going to be all dead or in jail. And you're going to be on this show getting exposed.
There you go. And we out.
All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Do y'all think Wack has a point when he's saying that Big U could be the dude that lined up Quando Rondo, and he's the dude that possibly his name could come in the following months in the indictment when more things get exposed? 600, is on Big U's top once again, and he believes since Big U had snitched before, he's doing it again right now, with especially how he's with the grid program and all that. They seem to believe that Big U could be mixed in with all this, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Top Media TV. Peace, y'all.